From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Roman Anthony.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Way out front for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast. His 9th homer of the year, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down. Here's Contreras now. This one in the air, center field. Jimenez gets under it. 2 away down.
That is this, the designated hitter, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That one lifted to left. Sanchez moving under it. And that is that. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford. What do you have on him, Siggy? Here's George Springer.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the right fielder, number 4,
The 1-1.
Springer.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. The 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. So the Toronto Blue Jays have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Man at first, Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Jimenez. They get 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
This one in the air, right field. Springer racing after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay in there. He's safe.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So runner at second, 2 down. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Kirk under it. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran should have this one 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. Nope, ball. 2-2. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. And next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. 2 down, nobody on.
And 2.
Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto. Well, Singy, we highlighted him in the open, nearly untouchable on the mound of late, but today, not so much.
Yeah, he's got to battle and try to gain that confidence back. A lot of game left in this one.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And the batter now, Roman Anthony. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base run.
Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Stays alive. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2. In the air to left center. Duran moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ernie.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Here's a 1-2. This one popped up. Crawford settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andres.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Start of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And a 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story now. ground ball right side. Guerrero. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman,
Romy Gonzalez now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground to the left. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The Red Sox up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
For the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Abreu on the move. And that will end the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on The Show Canada. Back here at Rogers Center, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. In the air to left center, Varsho under it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Caleb Durbin.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Jaron.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jaron Duran will hit next.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Man at second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to into the bottom of the fifth. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Number 56, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 63 warming up as well. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Addison Barger digs in now.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras settles under this one, and that's the inning. The Jays get one back on this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. And that's downstairs. 2-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 3-1. Ripped to third and caught. Two down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Trevor Story. And now 1-2. That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Jimenez throw to first. And Story is out. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 56. Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading up.
Well, 1-run game. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Swings, and this one's flared. It falls for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job for stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. Ball to strike. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 2-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And the batter is George Springer.
A lot of ways to tie this game. It's all about finding the right pitch to drive. If you see it, attack it.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Back now in Toronto, and stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Braden Fisher into the game. Swing and a miss and a slider. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one in the air. And there's 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Runner edges away at second. He's trying for third. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. 3-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2 down. This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
That one drifts inside. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7.
I thought he'd bite right there.
Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing, and he popped it up. Fair ball. Now batting Jarren Duran. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Catcher has it. Fires the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 63.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, Boog, center fielders believe they can get to everything hit their way, but obviously that's just not possible. Such a tough play. The fact he got a glove to it is impressive.
No outs, runner at first, and now it's Dalton Varsho. That one ran inside, almost got him. Blue Jays down a run here at the bottom of the 7th. 2 on the way. Swing and a chopper. Contreras. There's one, and that's a double play. Wow.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Addison Barger now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 2. We're at the top of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braden. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Little in his second season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Strike 2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Line drive. Fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field, and once he beat the center fielder and one-hopped the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2. To the right side, Clement. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead at 3-2. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Davis Schneider getting ready to hit. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Moran also getting ready. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 1-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. The Red Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 2 down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1. Runner on the goal. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
So the tying run at second. Slice the other way and foul. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Clement at second with 2 now. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Romy Gonzalez digs in now. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brendan Little won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. A 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. In the air, left field, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer to start it off. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That just misses. Full count now.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Anthony drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Bo Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now Alejandro Kirk swings through that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swinging a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down here in the last half of inning number 9. The 2-2. And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So they're down to their final out. Addison Barger. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
In the air out to center. Anthony on his way in. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, Boo, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
La pelúa, que no baile, que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Y se extinguieron como en los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les pido Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. No contesto